If you're planning to take Social Security at 62, please watch this first. This mistake costs people thousands. Millions of Americans claim Social Security the moment they turn 62, and most of them regret it later. I'm Warren Jr., and today I'm going to show you exactly why 62 is the most expensive birthday of your retirement. First, let's understand how Social Security benefits actually work, because most people get this completely wrong. The government sets something called your full retirement age. For most people today, that age is 67, not 62. If you claim at 62, you are claiming 5 full years early, and the government penalizes you permanently for that. How much of a penalty? Your monthly benefit is permanently reduced by up to 30%, every single month, forever. Let me show you what that looks like in real dollars, because this is where most people finally understand the problem. Say your full benefit at 67 would be $2,000 a month. Claim at 62 and you only get $1,400 every month. That's $600 less every single month, $7,200 less every year. And remember, this reduction never goes away. Over a 20-year retirement, that gap compounds into well over $140,000 in lost lifetime income. Gone forever. Now I know what you're thinking. Warren Jr., I need that money now. I hear that. Let's talk about that. A lot of people claim early because they're worried the program won't exist when they're older. That's fear talking. Social Security has existed since 1935. Even with funding concerns, major cuts to current retirees are extremely unlikely. Others claim early because they think they'll break even anyway. Let me show you why that math usually doesn't work. Yes, you collect more checks at 62, but each check is smaller. The break-even point is usually around age 78. If you live past 78, and most retirees today do, waiting was absolutely the better financial decision. And here is something most people never consider. What happens to your spouse's benefit when you're gone? When you pass away, your spouse can receive your benefit as a survivor benefit, if it's larger than their own. If you claimed early and got a reduced benefit, that reduced amount is what your spouse inherits. Think about that. By claiming early, you're not just reducing your own income. You could be reducing your spouse's financial security too. Now let's talk about what happens if you wait until 70, because this is where the real money is made. Every year you delay past your full retirement age, your benefit grows by 8%. That is guaranteed growth. No stock market risk, no volatility, 8% locked in. The government guarantees this. You cannot lose it. So that same $2,000 benefit at 67 becomes $2,480 every month if you simply wait until age 70. That is $480 more every single month compared to waiting just until 67, and $1,080 more than if you claimed at 62. Now, I know not everyone can afford to wait. Health matters. Financial situation matters. I'm going to address all of that. But first, let's look at the 3 types of people who claim it at 62, and which category might apply to you. Type 1, you have no other income and you need the money right now just to cover basic living expenses. If that is genuinely your situation, then claiming early may be your only option, and that is completely okay. Type 2, you have serious health concerns and realistically don't expect to live into your late 70s or beyond. In that case, claiming early may actually make sense mathematically. Every situation is different. Yours matters. Type 3, and this is the most common, you can wait, but nobody ever sat down and showed you the real numbers. That third group is exactly who this video is for. So let's keep going, because it gets more important from here. Let's talk about the bridge strategy, one of the most powerful and underused tools in retirement planning. The idea is simple. Use other savings or income sources to bridge the gap from 62 to 70, then claim at the maximum. Sources you can use as a bridge include a 401k, an IRA, a pension, rental income, or part-time work. Many options exist. By drawing from those sources first, you let Social Security keep growing, 8% every year, until you turn 70. This strategy has helped thousands of retirees end up with significantly more lifetime income than they expected. But there is one big mistake people make with the bridge strategy, and I see it happen all the time. Stay with me. People draw from their 401k or IRA too aggressively early on, and then have nothing left when they really need it. The bridge strategy only works if you manage your bridge income carefully, spend it slowly, make it last to age 70. Now, what about taxes? A lot of people don't realize that Social Security benefits can actually be taxed. If your combined income exceeds certain thresholds, up to 85% of your benefit becomes taxable income. This means the timing of when you claim can directly affect how much of your benefit you actually keep after taxes. This is why coordinating Social Security with your other retirement income is so critical. They all affect each other. Let's pause here for a moment. If you're finding this useful, please hit subscribe. This information could save you thousands. Now, let's talk about something almost nobody discusses. What if you already claimed early? Can you fix it? The answer is yes, but only within the first 12 months. The Social Security Administration allows a one-time withdrawal. You repay every dollar you received, your claim is canceled, and you can restart later at a higher amount. Clean slate. Now, what if you are past that 12-month window, there's still another option. It's called suspending your benefits. If you reach full retirement age, you can pause payments. Benefits keep growing at 8% per year while paused. This is a legitimate strategy that many retirees simply don't know exists. It could still add hundreds monthly. Let me now walk you through a real-life example. Meet Robert, 61 years old, just retired, trying to decide. Robert's full benefit at 67 would be $2,200 a month. He has $180,000 in his IRA he could use as a bridge. If Robert claims at 62, he gets $1,540 a month forever. That is $660 less than his full benefit every single month. But if Robert bridges from his IRA, drawing $2,200 monthly, and waits until 70, his Social Security becomes $2,728. Yes, he uses some IRA savings in the bridge years, but over a 20-year retirement, he comes out far ahead. Robert doesn't have to be a financial genius. He just needed to see the numbers clearly. That's what I'm here for. Now let's get into the part most videos skip entirely: how Social Security interacts with your Medicare costs. Most people don't know this. Medicare Part B premiums are automatically deducted directly from your Social Security check. This means the net amount you actually receive in your bank account is lower than the benefit amount you were promised. And here's where it gets tricky. Higher earners pay significantly more for Medicare. It's called IRMAA. If your income is too high in the 2 years before Medicare, your premiums jump, sometimes by hundreds of dollars monthly. This is why your Social Security timing decision cannot be made in isolation. It must be part of a complete plan. Let's now look at the psychological trap, the part where fear and emotion make people claim earlier than they should. Fear number 1. What if I die before I ever break even? This is a real feeling, and it deserves a real answer. Here's the truth. Average life expectancy for a 62-year-old in America today is well into the mid-80s. Statistically, you win. Fear number 2. The program will run out of money. Let me give you the facts on this one directly. Even in the worst-case projections, Social Security would still pay around 77 to 80% of benefits, not zero. Claiming early out of that fear means you lock in a permanent 30% cut to protect against a maybe. That is not a wise trade. And now that you see the numbers, I hope it's becoming clearer why waiting usually wins. We're halfway through. Let's now tackle one of the most misunderstood aspects: the earnings limit before full retirement. If you claim Social Security before full retirement age and you're still working, your benefits can actually be reduced. For every $2 you earn over the limit, Social Security withholds $1 of your benefit. It adds up fast. The good news, once you hit full retirement age, this limit disappears completely. You can earn as much as you want. This is another reason claiming early while still working is almost always a losing financial strategy. Avoid it. Now, let's talk about what happens to your cost of living adjustments when you claim at different ages. This is big. COLA increases are applied as a percentage of your base benefit. A higher base means every COLA adjustment is worth more dollars. So over time, As inflation rises every year, the person who waited gets compounding larger adjustments, year after year. Claiming early doesn't just cost you in year one, it costs you slightly more every single year for the rest of your life. All right, let's now address the question I get asked the most. Warren Jr., what age should I actually claim? My answer is this. If you are healthy and have any bridge income available at all, wait as long as you possibly can. 67 is the minimum you should seriously consider. 70 is the optimal, and the gap between them is worth thousands. Let me now show you the 5-step decision framework I recommend for every person approaching this decision. Step 1. Know your full retirement age and your projected benefit at 62, 67, and 70. Get this from SSA.gov. Step 2. Assess your health honestly, not wishfully. Your expected lifespan directly determines your optimal claiming age. Step 3. Identify your bridge income sources. What can you use to cover expenses from 62 to 70? Step 4. Calculate the tax impact of each claiming age. This often changes the math significantly. Don't skip this. Step 5. Factor in your spouse. What is their benefit? What happens to them if you go first? Plan for both of you. That 5-step framework, written down and followed, has helped countless people avoid the biggest mistake of their retirement. Now, there's one more scenario I want to cover before we close. What if you're single with no spouse? For single retirees, the calculus is more personal. Your longevity estimate carries even more weight in the decision. However, if you are single, healthy, and have bridge income, waiting to 70 is even more financially beneficial for you because you have no survivor benefit strategy to worry about. Every dollar you maximize goes directly back into your own pocket. We're in the final stretch now. Let me give you the 3 biggest takeaways from everything we've covered today. Takeaway 1. Claiming at 62 permanently reduces your benefit by up to 30%. That reduction never goes away. Ever. Takeaway 2. Waiting past full retirement age earns you a guaranteed 8% growth per year. No risk. Locked in. Takeaway 3. This decision affects your spouse too. A lower benefit for you means a lower survivor benefit for them. Those 3 things, if remembered and acted on, could change your retirement outcome by hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, I want to be honest with you. There's no single right answer for everyone, but there is a right process. That process involves knowing your numbers, understanding your health, and mapping out your income from every source. If you've never done this exercise, I strongly recommend sitting down this week and running your own numbers. Do it now. Go to SSA.gov, create your account, and pull your Social Security statement. It takes about 10 minutes. Your statement will show your estimated benefits at 62, 67, and 70. Print it out. Look at all 3 numbers side by side. Then ask yourself, can I find enough bridge income to reach at least 67? If yes, you should almost certainly wait. I also want to remind you, this decision is reversible within 12 months. So don't let fear of making the wrong choice paralyze you. Take the time, run the numbers, then make the decision from a place of clarity, not fear. That's what I'm here for. Before I let you go, I want to quickly cover 2 more scenarios that come up constantly in the comments. Stay with me. Scenario 1, divorced retirees. Did you know you may be entitled to benefits based on your ex-spouse's work record? If you were married at least 10 years and are currently unmarried, you can claim up to 50% of your ex's benefit at no cost to them. This surprises a lot of people. If this applies to you, it changes your entire claiming strategy. Look into it. Scenario 2, widows and widowers. This is one of the most important and least discussed areas of Social Security. As a widow or widower, you can claim survivor benefits as early as 60, without it affecting your own retirement benefit. This means you can take the survivor benefit early to cover expenses, and then switch to your own benefit at 70 when it's maximized. This is an incredibly powerful strategy for surviving spouses, one that most financial advisors don't even bring up. If any of these scenarios apply to you, please do not make a claiming decision without fully understanding your options first. Knowledge is the most powerful retirement tool you have, and you now have significantly more of it than when you started. If you found this video helpful, please share it with someone you know who is approaching this decision. It could help them. Subscribe to Warren Jr. Financial for more clear, simple retirement guidance delivered every week. Right here, let me leave you with one final thought before we wrap up. This is the most important thing I'll say in this entire video. Social Security is not a reward for being tired. It is a financial instrument, and you need to use it strategically. The people who treat it strategically end up with dramatically more income over their lifetime than those who claim on impulse. You worked your entire life to earn those benefits. Don't leave money on the table because nobody explained it to you. That is exactly why I created this channel and why I will be here every single week to help you get this right. In our next video, we're covering Medicare, specifically the one enrollment mistake at 65 that can follow you forever. You do not want to miss that one. It is a mistake that cannot always be undone. Subscribe so you don't miss it.